Of how for like the first time in a million years I decide to record some gameplay and it is noisy as shit outside. Like, the world is mowing their lawn, there's some construction work going on outside. Like, the universe knows. Anyway, fuck the universe. Also, I just noticed something slightly funny. I think I had NVIDIA broadcast playing and there was like some little video of my virtual camera playing on the top right, so I've gotten rid of that if you wondered like what the weird lagoon thing was. Anyway, yes, mods. I have some mods installed. Quite a few, because like when you can mod any game, it gets a little bit out of hand. So these are all the ones you can find on Steam. Extra employers, better salvage shares. I installed this because I think it's a little bit stingy, isn't it really? Some of these are just aesthetic, like the throttle gauge markers. It just makes the HUD a little bit more interesting. Various different ones for travel costs. Oh god, the jump animation. I would really recommend picking this one up first because you'll get sick to death of that after a while. The no tonnage limit, I mean, is this cheating? Maybe. Probably. I just really hate having like a dropship full of these really awesome mechs, sometimes literally an awesome, and then you can't use it because you're like 5 tons over, and it's like, oh, screw that. You know, you hire a mercenary company, you know, to blow some shit up, and then they go, no, don't bring your best mechs, just bring a Lance of the Locusts. That's what we want. Anyway, right, there's various stuff up here that is sort of aesthetic. This Xenopax optimized thing, I don't know if it's helping or not, but I downloaded it anyway. The expanded pilots are kind of cool. Von Biomes, this just gives a little bit more map variety, that's kind of cool. Some extra logos for your mercenary company, and I think there's a few more down here. Lore-based mech variants, I think this is working. And the Coyote mission pack, I'm on the fence about this one. I think if you're playing with a lance of human players, this is probably really good fun. On your own, I find some of the missions a little bit too difficult because the AI is just too dumb to really get anything out of them, especially some of like the attack and defend ones, and the missions are just too hard for the AI. When you've got multiple objectives, you can't really split them up properly. Very rudimentary commands you can give them, but some of them are worth doing. I think at least you've got a bit more than 5 missions to do. Right, here I am at the moment. I started in Steiner Space, mostly because this is sort of where I live, and I find that a bit funny that Aberystwyth is in Mechwarrior. I don't know much about the lore of the names of the systems, so alright, quick story time. I mean, I've known what Mechwarrior is, probably, like a lot of people. It was around when I was a kid. Had no idea what Battletech was, only until I knew it was based on some sort of tabletop game, but you know, whatever, I didn't care. I was just sort of stomping around in big mechs, blowing stuff up, and when you're a kid, that's enough. When Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries came out on Steam, I was honestly just kind of looking for something to play. It wasn't really on my radar, which kind of happens with a lot of stuff I find out that comes out on the Epic Store. It's like, oh, that's cool, and then you kind of forget about it for a year, and then it comes up on Steam. It's like, oh yeah, hey, cool, I remember that. So I downloaded it, and I was having a little bit of fun. And then I started reading about, can I go to the mech market? Let's see, the commander will do, right? Mech info, and you can kind of read about the mechs. And then I started you start reading about all this stuff that comes up, like Delirium Commonwealth, and it's like, oh, okay, I should probably read about Delirium Commonwealth and find out who the heck they are and House Davion and all that stuff. You know, I was kind of stomping around, having a lot of fun, but without any real context. And then you pretty quickly realize that Battletech is this humongous rabbit hole. And then when you really start reading about it, the lore is just absolutely insane. So you'll have to forgive me if I get things wrong, if I don't really understand the relationships between all the great houses. I think the only thing I really need to know is fuck the Capellans. That's these green guys here. In particular, like, you can't see them because I'm not down here. There's these guys down here called the Turian Concordat, and yeah, I think they got nuked to shit by these guys. Anyway, yeah, so I'm learning, and it's a lot of fun, and I know I learned all about, you know, the Exodus and the clans, and they go all the way up here somewhere, and then eventually they come back, which is cool, and spoilers and stuff, I guess. But you know, they come. I kind of don't want them to come back. I really like this era, and I think when the clans come back, they bring all sorts of like wacky shit and new weapons and things. Right, ramble over about why I'm playing Mechwarrior. And why did I come to this system? What did I call my mech company? I don't know, why does it never actually put the name of your mech company anywhere? Does it put it in the battle mechs bit? I guess it doesn't. Alright, let's have like that really pointless little walk around. Yes, this is so pointless. I mean, it's cool that you can kind of walk around your ship, but it's a little bit of a glorified menu. It looks nice enough, I guess. Walk up these incredibly narrow stairs, because Commander Mason could stand to lose a few pounds. Private only. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. And I don't have any of these cantina stuff yet. Right, anyway, yes, my mechs. I like the Steiner. The, oh yeah, that's what I called them. So yeah, I like the Steiner paint job as well. There's my awesome. I probably picked this guy up a little bit earlier than I should. But my palettes are terrible, so he can't really do an awful lot. I nearly went bankrupt buying and building this guy. I'll probably sell the Commando because it just looks, I don't know, he looks so dumb. I do like my mechs to at least be aesthetically pleasing. And the Locust is kind of cool looking. The Spider is a lot of fun. The Awesome's kind of a chunky boy, I suppose. The Griffin's nice. The Commando though can go. He reminds me of that little guy off Buck Rogers. What was he called? Was he Ziggy? Zibby? I don't know. This little robot dude who had another robot dude hanging from his neck on a pendant. Did I make that up? I might have made that up. Anyway, right. Transmissions? Bowie Electronics. Okay, yeah, because I've just turned number 4 and it thinks I'm good enough to do a number 4. I am not good enough to do a number 4. Those things I don't think are calibrated properly. Right, what do I want to do? Star map. Oh yeah, I can't remember the name of this mod, but this is really useful. And I'm pointing at the screen like I'm trying to show a person and there's nobody here. So yeah, what this mod does is just actually show you what's in the system. All you have to do is highlight over it and it'll tell you the mission and who it's for. I am trying to butter up House Steiner, I guess, a little bit, just for slightly cheaper mechs. That's what I called my mercenary company, Knights of Pluto, because, you know, we're House Steiner and there's a Final Fantasy IX reference in there somewhere. Contracts. Beachhead. Ooh, beachheads. These are kind of fun. Ooh, and lots of rewards here. Beachheads. We're going to be blowing up lots of stuff. We'll take some salvage shares. So yeah, basically you get 5 salvage shares instead of 3. We'll take some damage coverage because my awesome is probably going to get screwed up. This could be a really lucrative mission. I guess I will see you after the drop.